All right. Here. So I hope this is the opening story on my golf site. You would know what's going on now. Not sure I'll need that many. Might not need any. Anyway, so I know I did. I think I forgot one thing. Here. That's what I'm dealing with. And the point is, I want to find out at what distance do I make the best contact. This swing, fundamental difference is you can't set up behind the ball because I'll explain the rest of it. The last breakthrough after 15 years, off and on, with this swing was where I allowed myself to go completely relaxed. So the only rule, or a thing you need to learn in this swing is how to choose a grip. There are plenty of YouTube videos for you to see. It's a standard, grip. Anyway, so now I'm in the fifth block. Oh, here, let's look at this. This is the target line, and that is what my stance is going to be like. Oh, I hope this is catching everything. So I'm starting about that far away. I think, in fact, I'll come a little closer. That's 3 sections. It's in the fourth. I didn't aim my mat. Yeah, I'm on my target now. So back to work. It'll be in the fourth one. I'll have 3 gaps between my blade and the ball. Now we'll just get into the rest of the swing. The major last breakthrough was complete relaxation. So that you're here, your hands are together because you've got them in this kind of locking thing, but there's no tension. And all you do is you bring the club up to the top, and once you get that far, the swing will continue. This is one of the biggest traits that's different from the traditional swing, which comes down the line basically like this, and there's no place for the wrist to go. So this is where the swing is initiated. But putting this into place demands almost no muscles. You don't have to consciously turn anything. But anyway, you get up here, and then there's the bounce, and the bounce is, there's the timing. There's the timing. That'll tell you whether or not you're going to hit the ball straight, because you can hit it straight if you have the timing with this setup. This is a good angle to be at today, where I don't have to think too much. Okay, into the fourth quadrant, club up. Now see, what I forgot was I had these stickers that you can put on the club face, and it'll tell you where you made contact. And I know if that's called blading it. I bladed the ball. I don't know where in the face. I'd say out near the outside. Okay, fourth quadrant again. Here's the big deal. From your shoulder into the ground, you pivot around it. It's called a single pivot swing. It's one way of calling it. I'm very fond of it, in fact. Anyway, so here I am. I'm relaxed. More bad contact. But I never expect to be at my best at the beginning. Every time I come, it is a learning process, and being open-minded is the only way this is ever going to work. If you try to be rigid in anything, in any way, with this swing, you're doomed. Getting there. And I just love to do this. And the future of golf is in simulated golf. And, you'll be able to find play, and, it'll be, and you can come here and hit balls. But right there, it's just perfect. It's exactly what I want to notice, is that it went like that at the back, and that's when I took off. When it bounced, it's the bounce. Now I'm going to try it where I just put in the grip and, without swinging right away. We try it. Here I am, relaxed. Heel right up to the back of the ball, about 3 inches to the ball. 4. Yeah. I didn't remember what I was there to do, but I certainly noticed that it took its dive, went its way down, and it felt great. And now I will try to concentrate on, yes, just getting a grip, not bouncing. Yeah, that will make much more sense to some people. Maybe all beginners will feel more comfortable with that. Let's try it again. I never hit it this way. That's my excuse. A little closer. Yeah. Almost dead. Straight. Oh, what else can there be? Oh, just for fun, I'll tell you this. I've talked to a couple of amputees. Didn't notice which leg it was, but there is a second swing, single pivot swing. Same thing, straight down from shoulder down into the ground. Same, this is called a closed stance. Don't know why. I have hit about maybe 3 swings this way in the last 5 years. I just said, I'm going to just try one. They'll both work. I know they both work, but so now I'm straight up and down in here, and there's barely anything there. Um, I'm going to 2. I'm on the 3rd cube or square this time. Yippee! I love it. If I feel, that I've covered all the bases with with this one, I can't wait to get involved with this one. Look at that. Almost bisected the target. What else can I talk about? Yeah, I had a friend who was a really good golfer, and he just had carpeting in his back, in back of his house. He had a cinder block wall, and he taped a target to it, some kind of target, that he could see which quadrant his ball was traveling toward. But he used plastic balls, and anyone can do that. I had the idea that if you had 2 lines in a clothes hanger, you could put 2 sheets like this with that much room in between them, say it's 8 feet or so, and then something red, let's say a sheet that's red in back of that, so that if it gets through, you'll know. And that can be done with plastic golf balls. They don't charge very much to cut clubs down, and your child will have a certain ideal size, according to these people. It doesn't cost that much. You'd probably be surprised. And anyway, okay, here I am. Oh wait. I'm gonna let myself try this again. Wow, this is so different. I'm off the toe, off of the big toe, and I'm a long way away here. Let's try what I was using before. You know what I get to do? Try it again. It is, and I am wearing a spot, right? So I am apparently pretty close. Wait here, close to the center of the ball, of the club face. I'm. This is when I started. This is when I started. The first 5 years, I would go home from work, and 3 nights a week, I would come back to the chipping area and hit balls and go shag bag, pick them up. And I never cared where the ball went. I didn't say that to. Oh, but here's what it did. And this is the swing I haven't used in 5 years, basically, but which I know I can tame. I just left it. All right, here we go. Let me see what happens. Yeah, so much to catch up on. Okay, change my stance a little bit. Perfect. Now I'm going to try it with a bounce, because I did stall after I got in position. No, I saw it come and go, so that was not going to be a successful swing, and wasn't. Okay. Yeah, that one was right in the middle. And they were tiny targets. I don't know if we have anything else to say. Who's that 125 out there? Let me see. Okay, so, oh yeah, of course, I have a lot to say. The idea is it'll be a reality show, and people who come and play, let's say you spend $5 on balls. We can come here. We can use these mats. I love mats for beginners. Digging in the dirt is for later on in the. You may never play a real golf course. I would predict there'll be a lot of chipping areas. But what was I going to say? I'll hit some balls while I wait. Oh, I can hit this one. Doesn't make any difference. Swing is exactly the same. I will put it at that same distance. I will use the, oh yeah, I was using this one for 5 years, never noticed where it went, and it always went left. And now it's going left, but I know I'm repeating myself. No, I'm figuring it out. Complicated being live. Okay. Dead down the middle. And oh, it feels so good. It sounds great. Just wonderful when you make real contact. And you can do that at a simulated golf situation. You know, maybe you don't know. You can go into a booth. You could rent a booth for 4 people, let's say. 2 guys who have traditional golf swings and 2 people who are beginners or have never tried. And I believe with this swing, they will be able to be making meaningful contact after the end of a couple hours. But anyway, you can go into these simulator places, sit down in a sofa thing, and that's how I picture it, and play any golf course in the world. It will trickle down the slope if that's what it needs to do. It does exactly what, it's great stuff. So anything else I can think of? No charge for, yeah, I want you on my reality show. I want to be able to record everything we do and talk about so that, people get the whole story of each individual and how this swing affects them. People with experience in golf and without, 2 great ranges. And I'm going to hit one more ball. Be done with it. If I don't make good contact, you think what's your line on? Okay, let's try. I get to try the pay attention this time because the last time I made great contact, and I think I had it sitting just like this. So we're going to see. No, I couldn't stop. Don't want to. Love this. Never gets old. Beautiful contact. Went left. I'm calibrating. That's what you do. You go to the range and calibrate. And every time you go with this, trying this swing, you start over because there are no rigid specifics for you to adhere to. That was just, you can almost realize what you're thinking and how it affected your swing. Almost. And it does. Absolutely does. Somewhere in there. I only need one satisfying shot. Will I get it? There's a friend. So close. Am I using this side? I guess so. That's it.